Have you ever felt like life is constantly challenging you, as if you're going through some sort of invisible test? Maybe it's a complicated relationship, an unexpected financial difficulty, or even a sense of isolation and emptiness. What if I told you that this might be something much bigger than it seems? That these challenges might actually be spiritual tests designed for your evolution and growth. Just imagine, as you face these obstacles, you're being shaped for something grand. But how can we recognize these moments? How can we differentiate a simple setback from a profound spiritual test? The truth is, the signs are always there, but we don't always know how to interpret them. Have you ever wondered why certain situations seem to repeat in your life? Or why some people face almost unbearable challenges while others seem to navigate life with ease? It's no coincidence. These moments could be the universe sending specific lessons for your development. Today, we're going to uncover how to identify these tests, understand what they aim to teach you, and most importantly, how to overcome them with wisdom. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery that can transform your perspective on life's challenges. Before we move forward, reflect for a moment. Do you believe you're currently facing a spiritual test? Keep your mind open, because in the next steps, you might find answers that will change how you see your journey. Welcome to the channel. Here, we explore profound themes that illuminate the spiritual journey and help you find clarity amidst life's challenges. I am Zeze Araujo, and my mission is to guide you on this path of evolution, helping you interpret the signs the universe places along your way. If you've made it this far, it shows that you're committed to your growth. I invite you to join our community. Here, we share learnings, reflections, and experiences that enrich everyone's life. Are you ready to turn challenges into opportunities for evolution? Now, let's agree on something. Write the phrase, "I am part of this transformation," in the comments. This will show that you're determined to embrace spiritual challenges as tools for your growth. I can't wait to see this positive energy in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any important content that can make all the difference in your journey. Every video is carefully crafted to inspire and help you connect with your essence. Get ready to learn how to identify and overcome the most challenging spiritual tests. Let's walk this path together, because your evolution is also our victory as a community. Are you with me? Then, let's keep going. Did you know that many of the difficulties we face are not just coincidences or bad luck? In fact, they could be spiritual tests, designed to guide us through a process of evolution. But how can you tell if you're being tested? The signs aren't always clear, but there are patterns and messages the universe sends to help you recognize them. For example, have you noticed how certain situations seem to repeat? It could be a cycle of complicated relationships or recurring financial problems. These events aren't just happening to you. They're trying to teach you something. The universe operates like a teacher who doesn't move on to the next lesson until the student learns to resolve the current one. Another interesting point is that these tests often come with intense emotions, like sadness, fear, or frustration. These emotions don't arise by chance. They're tools to help us look inward and confront the parts of ourselves that need to be worked on. Behind every strong emotion, there's a lesson waiting to be revealed. And what about an inspiring example? Think of Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, yet emerged as a global symbol of peace and leadership. His ordeal was undoubtedly a spiritual test, shaping him to fulfill a greater purpose. Stories like his show us that challenges can be transformed into something powerful. In the next few minutes, we'll explore not only the signs that indicate you're being spiritually tested, but also how to interpret these lessons to grow and strengthen yourself. Every test carries a purpose, and understanding this can completely change your perspective on life's challenges. When we talk about spiritual tests, the first step is to understand that they go deeper than everyday struggles. These tests are designed to touch your essence, challenge your most deeply held beliefs, and reveal truths about who you truly are. But how can you identify these moments? One of the clearest signs that you're being spiritually tested is the emergence of repetitive cycles. For instance, imagine someone who constantly ends up in toxic relationships. This could be a test for them to learn how to establish healthy boundaries, value themselves, or even overcome past traumas. If a pattern persists, it's because there's a lesson still to be learned. Another powerful sign is isolation. Often, when we face spiritual challenges, we feel alone or disconnected from others. This solitude isn't a punishment, but an opportunity to seek answers within. Great spiritual figures like Jesus and Buddha experienced periods of isolation before reaching enlightenment. Spiritual tests also frequently involve situations that challenge our patience and resilience. Imagine being stuck in a job you hate or dealing with a difficult family member. These experiences often come to teach lessons of humility, gratitude, or detachment. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Finally, these tests often bring us to a breaking point where we feel we can't go on. It's precisely at this point that transformation happens. Just like the process of refining a diamond, it's the pressure that brings out our best version. So, when you face seemingly unbearable challenges, remember, this is the moment when your soul is being refined. Now that we've understood the basic signs of a spiritual test, it's time to dive deeper into what they truly mean and how we can navigate these moments with wisdom. These challenges are not punishments, but opportunities. They are connected to the greater purpose of your life and are often directed at your evolution in specific areas. For example, there is the concept of existential crises in psychology and spirituality, where you begin to question the meaning of your life, your choices, and even your faith. These moments of crisis are often tests pushing us towards spiritual awakening. The feeling of emptiness that many people experience, especially during transitions, can mark the beginning of something grand. The realization that there's more to life than just surviving. There's also the idea of synchronicities or meaningful coincidences. When you're undergoing a spiritual test, it's common for signs to appear in your life, such as repeated numbers, like 1111, phrases that deeply resonate, or even unexpected encounters with people who bring important messages. These moments are subtle guides that the universe uses to help you understand what needs to be done. Spiritual tests are also known to challenge our ego. Imagine being unjustly accused or treated disrespectfully. These moments are invitations to respond with empathy, humility, and understanding, instead of reacting with anger or wounded pride. The sooner you grasp the lesson behind a test, the sooner it disappears. Another interesting point is that these tests can prepare you for something greater. Many spiritual leaders or impactful individuals went through extreme difficulties before reaching their goals. Mahatma Gandhi faced rejection and racism before leading a movement for peace. These challenges are not accidents, they're training grounds. The same might be happening to you right now. As this video comes to an end, it's time to connect everything we've discussed and shed light on the impact of spiritual tests on our lives. These moments, which often seem challenging or even cruel, are, in fact, invitations from the universe to evolve toward our true purpose. But how can we apply this practically and transformatively in our daily lives? Let's review, delve deeper, and put these ideas into practice. First, understand that repetitive cycles in your life are not coincidences. They are reflections of unconscious patterns that need to be faced and broken. Imagine someone who constantly struggles to maintain healthy relationships. This pattern is often a reflection of emotional wounds they carry, such as fear of abandonment or low self-esteem. The spiritual test, in this case, is an invitation to look inward, identify these wounds, and begin healing them. This change doesn't happen overnight, but every small step is a significant advancement. Another crucial aspect is understanding isolation. When you feel alone or disconnected, it may be the universe calling you to a period of introspection. Instead of seeking external answers, this is the moment to turn inward. Great spiritual leaders, like Jesus and Buddha, experienced long periods of solitude before achieving their deepest realizations. The same applies to you. In your solitude, you'll find strength, clarity, and a deeper connection with your essence. Spiritual tests also challenge us to deal with our most intense emotions, such as anger, fear, or frustration. These feelings are not enemies, they are messengers. Behind every strong emotion lies a lesson waiting to be learned. For example, someone experiencing anxiety crises may be invited to let go of excessive control and learn to trust the natural flow of life. This lesson, while difficult, leads to a sense of freedom and inner peace that can only be achieved by directly confronting these emotions. We also explore the concept of synchronicities, which often serve as guides during our spiritual tests. Have you ever noticed repeated numbers, encountered a message that seemed to speak directly to you, or met someone who provided exactly the answer you needed? These are ways the universe communicates that you are on the right path or that there is something important to pay attention to. Be attentive to these small signs, as they may hold great revelations. And, of course, we must remember that moments of extreme pressure are often turning points in our spiritual journey. Think of a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. For it to fly, it must go through the effort of breaking free. This effort strengthens its wings and prepares it for freedom. Similarly, when you feel overwhelmed by challenges, remember that this is your opportunity to grow and transform. What seems like the end might, in fact, be the beginning of something extraordinary. A powerful example comes from the life of Nelson Mandela. He spent nearly 3 decades in prison, yet emerged with a clear purpose: to unite a nation. He did not view his challenges as punishment, but as preparation for something far greater. Similarly, every challenge you face today could be training for a future you cannot yet envision. Finally, it's essential to remember that spiritual tests are tools for your growth, not permanent obstacles. They are like life training, designed to strengthen your virtues, refine your soul, and prepare you for a higher purpose. With each test you overcome, you become more resilient, wiser, and more connected to your true self. So, when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges, take a pause, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? The answer may not come immediately, but as you move forward with faith and patience, you will see each piece falling into place in the puzzle of your life. Now, I want to hear from you. What has been the greatest spiritual challenge you've ever faced? Share it in the comments and inspire others with your story. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Every challenge is a testament to your strength, and every victory is a proof of your infinite potential. If you've made it this far, congratulations. This shows that you are truly committed to your evolution. I want you to comment, "I made it to the end, I am strong, and I am evolving." This is your affirmation of power and determination, and I can't wait to see your energy shining in the comments. Don't forget to check out other videos on the end screen. Each one has been crafted to help you navigate spiritual challenges with wisdom and confidence. Remember, your spiritual journey is unique, and we are here to support you every step of the way. See you in the next video.